Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you. So, how are you all doing, grade one? Good? That's very good. So, it's your second day in grade one, and hope you guys are enjoying your classes, your lectures. You have met with your new teachers as well, your new class fellows. So, do you guys now remember each other? You guys know each other's name? Yes? Okay, that's perfect. And who remember me? Who am I? Ma'am or mama. Perfect. Okay. And I remember you guys as well. You see, when I'll during the lecture, I'll not call you by the statements like the one in the blue shirt, the one in the black shirt. I'll be calling you by your names. Okay. So, in yesterday's class, we just discussed a general introduction to myself. We talked about how can we define ourselves in a better way, or let's say what are the basic. We discussed. Do you remember we discussed five basic questions which somebody asked us, or which we need to answer when we meet someone to define ourselves, which are five basic things which somebody knows about us, right? And what were those five questions? We will revise them again. And I give you a home task as well. Okay, who is going to tell me what was your home task? What was your home assignment? Raise your hand. Yes. Yes, Ali. What was your home assignment? That you were supposed to read the book page number one. Yes. Okay. And what else? Exactly. I asked you to practice those five questions, those five basic questions, or ask somebody from your home that how can they define themselves, or what is the better way to define yourself. Okay. So, have you guys gone through the very first page of your book? Okay, we will do the reading together of book page number one today as well. But before that, I'm going to share the screen with you, and you have to tell me whether it is visible to you or not. Mm, okay, is the screen visible? Perfect. Okay. So, it's your social studies class. I have written it on the board as well, and I have written the topic as well. Today we will discuss myself in detail. Okay. We will talk about in yesterday's class we generally discussed what are the five basic things, but today we will talk about what we can add in that. Okay, or what usually people add in that to define themselves. Okay. So, let's start our class with the great name of Allah. Okay, always say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim before doing any work. Let's quickly revise the classroom rules. I know you guys must have remembered these rules up till now, but you should, why do I revise them again and again? Because they're very important and you should follow them in order to maintain discipline and in order for better learning. The very first rule is that you are not allowed to turn your camera off during the class. You are supposed to sit in front of the screen, and you're supposed to listen to what is happening in the class attentively and carefully for understanding. The second thing is you are supposed to raise your hand if you want to ask something, if you have any confusion, if you want to say something, you're supposed to raise your hand, and then you should wait for your turn. Okay. Let's move toward the third rule, which is you have to listen when someone is speaking. Well, listening someone in the class is very important. Definitely, most of the time your teacher would be saying something, would be explaining something to you. But if someone else from your class, some of your class fellow, is saying something, adding something to your teacher's point, or asking about anything, it would also be related to your studies, right? It would also be related to you, so you should listen to that as well carefully, right? Okay. So let's look at the last rule, which is you need to follow the directions very carefully and very quickly as well. The especially in mathematics and computing class, there are some practical work, or there are some problems, mathematical problems that you need to solve, in which there are step-by-step procedures. You need to listen to every step. If you skip any of that, you cannot even do the question, right? But in social studies class, let's say as we are taking the social studies class, I'm explaining you a process, and then I'll give you a activity related to that. So if you will not listen to me carefully, if you will not follow me, you will not be able to do the activities that I'll give to you. So you need to listen to it very carefully. Okay, let's look at today's plan. Well, the plan is same. We will have a small activity, then we will watch an interesting video. We will look at how we can define myself in a better way, and then we will have a small wrap up activity, and I'll give you a reinforcement. Okay, let's start from the starter activity. Okay, what you have to do is you have to tell me if the word myself is written in front of you somewhere, what would come in your mind directly. You have to tell me what are the things, what are the points that come in your mind as you listen to the word or as you look at the word. What are the points? Okay, raise your hands and you have to tell me what are the. Okay, you're not supposed to tell me the whole sentences that come in your mind. You're supposed to tell me the words. Let's say if somebody asks me that when you that the you are crossing a road and there is this word myself written on a board, right, across the road, and when you look at that board, what comes in your mind? So whatever comes in your mind, you just have to tell me that. Okay. Okay, so raise your hand, and I would say that let's say the word that come in my mind is name, age, class, right? So you have to tell me the similar words, whatever come in your mind. Okay. Yes, Abdullah. Name, perfect. Yes, Sarah. Age, okay. What else? Class, okay. Okay, okay. The very basic 5 points that we have already discussed. Let's go through them first quickly, and then we will move forward. In yesterday's class, we discussed 5 main points. That was when we meet somebody, when we meet a stranger, the questions that are usually asked from us are, "What's your name?" Let's say, how old are you, or what is your age, right? In which age group do you belong? Then the next question is, in which class do you read? In which grade do you read? What do you like to eat? Is also a very important question. And the last but not the least is, what do you like to do? And I told you, sorry, that there are multiple ways of posing a same question, right? And I told you, I gave you example that, for example, this question, what do you like to do, can be posed in many ways. For example, somebody can ask you, what do you like to do? What do you do in your free time? What do you like to play? What are the games you usually do, right? So there are a lot of things, that there are a lot of ways in which you can ask a single question, but the answer would be definitely same. If somebody asks you, what do you like to do, you would tell me, for example, I like to play games. If somebody asks you, what do you do in your free time, you would say, I like to play games, right? So the answer would be same. There would be similar, small changes in the sentence structure, in its verbal action, but there would be no change in its meaning. So the answer would be same. Okay. So these were the 5 basic questions. Today we will move a little forward, and we will talk about when you define yourself. Basically, there come some other things. What are those? For example, and when we basically define ourselves, or when I say you have to define yourself, what I want, you actually get to know about yourself by defining yourself, right? Let's say if I am defining myself, I say that my name is Umama Mubarak, and I'm in, let's say I'm in grade 5, and I'm 7 years old, and all that. When I'm saying this, what I actually doing is I'm getting awareness about myself. That what am I, who am I, where do I live, what do I do, what is my favorite food, what is my age. Some other points that can be added into it is, what is your height? Let's say, for example, this is an online system. So, and if you're chatting somebody on an online app, and somebody asks you who you are, please define yourself. So you would say, my name is this, and my age is this. Let's say I like to do this. This is my favorite food. So you would say about your height. You would talk about your skin color, which is important, right? Because humans are different on the basis of these things. We have a height variation, we have skin tone variations, we have hair color variations, right? So humans are different on the basis of all of these things. So when these things are different, this means that when you will define yourself, you can add these points. These are not important, like these are not basic, but you can add these points, right? The questions or the points that we discussed in the previous class was very important, were basic, that you need to tell, but you can add something to that as well. Okay, so today we are going to discuss those points which we can add. So let's look at, there are different structures of face as well. Yes, there are different structures of face as well. Like you can see, there are the total 9 types of faces. The very first is this round shape. Okay, you must have, all of you must have different types of shapes. Maybe you have observed or not. but there are different shapes. Okay, look at the picture very carefully. The very first one is round, it's completely circular form. Okay, the second one is diamond shape. Why it is diamond? Because it has a type of this type of shape. Okay, then there comes a heart shape. You can see it's a heart shape. Then comes a triangle shape. Okay, then comes an oval shape. There is then rectangle. Then there is this triangle. There was single triangle, and now there is an inverted triangle. Okay, so there are two types of the. Then there comes a square shape, and the last but not the least is oblong. So these are different structures of face which also make humans look different from each other. Okay, if I have a round face, my appearance would be different from you if you have a triangle or a heart shape, right? So appearances are different on the basis of all of these things. So when we define each other, we can add these points to define ourselves or to make the other people understand myself in a better way. Let's say I'm writing something, I'm writing about myself, and somebody would read that paper who do not know about myself and who want to get the idea, who want. So I would write all of these points to tell him or her that my face is this, my skin tone is this, my height is this, I belong to this age group, and all that. Okay. So the second is different colors of human hair. You must have seen different human hair colors. In Pakistan, the majority of human have this black, usually a maroonish or red shade, and then there is brown. Okay, in Pakistan, people usually do not have this golden or gray or white. Yes, old people have this hair color, but all of the other colors which are there now, people make their hair look like this by applying different colors on that, right? So these are not usually not natural colors. You can create them by your own, right? These are artificial colors which you can go to a salon or a parlor and you can make your hair dye or color over there. So the natural, if we talk about the natural human color, they would be black, brown, a lightish golden, or the gray shade which comes in usually in old age, right? So these are some of the basic human colors that also make humans look different from each other. Let's say I have brown color, brownish color, and you have pure black color. So that makes us different from each other, right? Okay. The third point is your height. I'm five, I'm 5'5", 5'4", and you are at your age. You must be like two something, three something, or whatever. So your height is different from mine. So definitely, it also gives a variation in humans, right? So all of these features, all of these characteristics that make humans look different from each other, we can add those points to define our self. Okay. So before moving forward, I'm going to show you a video. It is related to the topic that we have discussed now. I'm going to share the screen. You have to tell me whether it is visible to you or not. Okay. Okay. Is the screen visible? Perfect. Look at the video carefully and tell me what the guy in the video is explaining.
Hello everyone, my name is Sana and my skin color is fair. My eyes are blue. I'm in my night suit at the moment and my chappals, but I want to change my clothes. I'm thinking what to wear. My hair is brown. I am 8 years old. This jeans with a shirt and jacket. Jeans is black, jacket is black, and shirt is white. Or these shoes, black shoes, or this skirt, which is black striped, and my inner shirt is white. Or this blue striped skirt, or this red striped skirt. I like this pink striped skirt with black top and inner white. Let me change my shoes as well. No, not that. No. Yes, pink would do. They will match my clothes.
Okay, so you have watched the video. The video is from Edward channel, and the channel is created especially for you guys. If you, and all of your subject related videos are uploaded there. If you need any kind of help, or if you want to watch the video again at your home, definitely you will watch it in your school. Your teacher will share the video with you. But if you want to watch it again at your home, you can go subscribe the channel and watch the videos there. Okay, the lectures are uploaded there, the videos are uploaded there, and visual aid is very important for understanding, for helping the concepts, new concepts. So do watch the videos and do take help from such things. As you have technologies, you are living in a very advanced era in which there is, you have the facility of internet, you have many gadgets in your hands that you can use, and always use the gadgets in a right way to learn something and to get something out of that. Okay, so who is going to tell me what we have seen in the video? What were the points the girl covered while defining herself? Yes, raise your hands. What were the points? Yes, Sarah. Yes, she talked about her eye color, right? When we discussed myself, I didn't talk about that. But see, this is the point that you can add in, right? She also talked about her skin tone. Yes, she said that she had white skin tone. You can have white, you can have other colors, and this also makes you different from each other, right? In Pakistan, if we talk about the skin tone, we have 3 to 4 major colors that we find. Usually the people from people in the hot areas, they have this dark skin tone, and the people which are in mountain areas are there, and people in the village, they have this bright fresh skin tone, right? So we also have the skin tone variations, and this skin tone variation also makes you look different from each other. So we can add this point as well in defining ourselves. Similarly, the eye color, it also makes you look different from each other. Someone have these black eyes, someone have brown or hazel color, someone have honey, someone have green, gray. So there are multiple types of eyes colors as well, right? Which also makes you look different from each other. She also talked about her hair or her dressing way, how she liked to dress or what she usually liked to wear, and which also makes her different from other people, right? And she also told you about her age. She talked about her name and all of these things which we have already discussed. So the point of discussion was that in yesterday's class, the points that we discussed were the 5 basic things that you need to tell somebody. But definitely, if somebody or if some a stranger would ask you to define yourself, you would not. Or if someone is sitting right, I'm sitting in front of you, and if you would ask me, can I please define yourself? So I would not tell you about my skin color, my eye color, because you can easily see that, right? I don't need to tell you that my skin color is this, my eye color is this. But what you don't know is that what is my height, what is my age, what is my name, what do I like to do, what do I like to eat. So these are the questions that need to be answered. But there are places, there are points where you need to define these points, so you can define these points as well, and you can add to your introduction or to your intro about myself. Okay, so our today's task is that we will be doing the reading of book page number 1. Open your books, Social Studies by Oxford International, and open this book page number 1. We will be doing the reading of this page in the class. And who is going to read? Okay, you are I'll give you the chance to read. Okay, no issue, I'll give you the chance. Everybody will get a chance, and you have to read. Everybody will read 3 lines. Okay, let's start from Abdullah. Yes. My name is Zara. I will tell you about myself. Okay, let's start from me. My name is Zara. I will tell you about myself. I am 5 years old. I am in class 1. Now, if we don't know in which class she is, so she is telling me that. But in yesterday's class, I told you that as I know you are in grade 1, so there is no need to tell me that point, right? Okay, so I like to eat pizza and sweets. I love to play with dolls, and I also like to play outside. Now she likes playing, and she likes playing what she has defined that as well, right? Let's look at the second point. I am Hassan. I will tell you about myself now. Hassan is also defining himself, and he first talked about his age, which is 6 years old. Hassan is 6 years old, but Zara was 5 years old. So see, there is variation. So this is the important point that you need to discuss. You need to discuss somebody about your age, in which age group do you belong. Then Hassan is again in class 1, and he likes to eat cake and ice cream. So Hassan have a different food likings. Sarah like to eat pizza and sweets, right? And in sweets, she doesn't specify anything. But Hassan specified that he likes to eat ice cream and cake. So he have made a specification for that, right? He doesn't. This means that he doesn't like all of the sweets. Then, if we talk about what he likes to do in his free time, he said that I love to listen to stories. This means that he loves reading, maybe, or listening to the stories. I also like to play cricket, and he talked about the game which he likes to play, that he likes to play cricket. Similarly, but now what is your task? Open your notebooks and you have to write 5 points about yourself, about myself. And those 5 points can be this, which as Hassan and Zara has discussed, or you can add something more which with the points that we have discussed, like the skin tone, the height, the eye color. You can add those points as well. Okay. Okay, so all of you are done. Okay, perfect. I'm going to show you the reinforcement activity. I'm going to share this again with you. You have to note down that, and then we will reinforcement activities. You have to ask your siblings to define themselves, and you have to note down the differences. Okay, what would be the difference? Let's say you will define your sibling. Let's say you ask your brother to brother, please define yourself, and then you have to observe what are the points he covered. Let's say he will tell his name, then he will age, class, or is there anything else that he tells you, like the points which we have covered, or if there is something else he talks about, you have to note that point in your notebooks. That was all for today. In tomorrow's class, inshallah, we will be doing the exercise of this chapter, and then we will do some practice of, and then we will write few lines as well. And that was all for today. Do revise the lecture at your home, and see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.